An old age will be suffering if you don't know these 5 things. Aging is an inevitable journey, one that brings both blessings and challenges. It's a privilege to grow old, but it comes with responsibilities to ourselves and to those who care about us. In our golden years, life is no longer about rushing, but about cherishing every moment. However, this stage of life can also be full of suffering if we aren't prepared or lack insight into what truly matters. Here are 5 essential things that every person aged 65 and older should know to avoid unnecessary struggles and create a life filled with peace, purpose, and joy. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. 1. Safeguard your financial independence. Financial independence in old age is more than just a matter of numbers. It's the foundation of your dignity, your freedom, and your peace of mind. After decades of hard work, saving, and careful planning, you've earned the right to feel secure and confident about your future. Yet maintaining this independence requires both emotional strength and practical wisdom, especially as you navigate the unique financial challenges that aging can bring. It's not uncommon for older adults to feel a deep desire to help others, children, grandchildren, or close friends, especially during times of need. This generosity is a beautiful reflection of your love and compassion. However, lending money to friends or family can quickly blur the lines between helping and sacrificing your own security. While the instinct to give is noble, it's important to pause and think, will this decision jeopardize my ability to live comfortably and independently in the years ahead? Financial independence is not just about protecting your bank account. It's about safeguarding your ability to make choices that honor your well-being. Without careful planning, a single impulsive decision can lead to stress, regret, or even conflict in relationships. Imagine the strain of lending money to a loved one who cannot repay it. What was once a gesture of kindness may lead to awkward silences, tension, or even the erosion of trust. Friendships and family bonds, which are meant to provide comfort and joy in old age, can become entangled in unspoken resentment or guilt. Beyond the emotional impact, lending money or mishandling finances can have a direct and lasting effect on your quality of life. Medical emergencies, rising healthcare costs, home repairs, or unexpected life events often come without warning. If your savings are depleted, you may find yourself vulnerable, facing difficult choices, or becoming financially dependent on others, a situation that can be deeply distressing for someone who has spent a lifetime valuing their independence. But protecting your financial independence doesn't mean turning your back on loved ones or refusing to help. There are thoughtful, intentional ways to support those you care about without compromising your own well-being. Instead of offering a loan, consider giving a small amount as a gift, one that you can afford to part with, no strings attached. This eliminates the stress of repayment and preserves the warmth of your relationship. You can also provide guidance, emotional support, or help them connect with community resources that may address their needs more sustainably. It's equally essential to create a solid financial plan that gives you clarity and control. Start by understanding your income sources, whether it's Social Security, a pension, or savings, and carefully review your monthly expenses. Prioritize the essentials: housing, healthcare, and daily living costs. Once these are secure, set aside funds for emergencies and the occasional splurge that brings you joy, like a special trip, a hobby, or a meal at your favorite restaurant. A thoughtful budget isn't about restriction. It's about aligning your money with what truly matters to you. For more complex decisions, don't hesitate to seek professional advice. A trusted financial planner or advisor can help you navigate the nuances of taxes, investments, and estate planning, ensuring that your resources are not only protected but optimized for your needs. Asking for guidance isn't a sign of weakness. It's an act of wisdom, a way of honoring the life you've built and the people you love. Above all, remember that protecting your financial independence is an act of self-respect. It's a way of saying, I value my life, my choices, and the freedom I've worked so hard to achieve. By prioritizing your security, you're not only ensuring your own peace of mind, but also setting an example for the next generation. You're showing your children and grandchildren that independence is worth fighting for, and that caring for oneself is the foundation of being able to care for others. In the end, financial independence in old age is not just about money, it's about empowerment. It's about living with confidence, free from the weight of unnecessary worries, and knowing that you can face whatever comes next with grace. Protect what you've earned, and don't be afraid to put yourself first. You deserve it. 2. Prioritize physical health through movement and nutrition. In the journey of aging, our bodies, though weathered by time, remain incredible vessels of resilience and strength. Prioritizing your physical health is not just about preventing disease or extending your lifespan. It's about preserving the freedom to live life on your terms, with energy and joy in every step. As the years pass, the importance of caring for your body grows, not because you fear decline, but because you value the vitality that makes life rich and fulfilling. Movement is more than exercise. It is an act of self-respect, a way of saying, I am still here, and I choose to honor the body that has carried me through so much. Even small, consistent actions can make a profound difference. A short morning walk as the sun rises, the gentle stretch of yoga that calms your mind, or even the act of standing to water your garden. Each movement is a testament to your commitment to staying active and connected to life. These seemingly simple acts are victories, reminders that you're choosing energy over stagnation and independence over reliance. There's no need to chase perfection or compare yourself to others. You don't have to lift heavy weights or run marathons to maintain your health. What matters most is consistency and a deep understanding of your body's needs. Aging doesn't mean giving up. It means adapting. Maybe your movements are slower now, but they're still powerful. They still count. Each step, each stretch, each breath is a declaration that your body is still capable of carrying you toward a vibrant life. Physical activity isn't just about strength. It's about freedom. When you stay active, you hold on to the ability to do the things that bring you joy, playing with your grandchildren, strolling through your favorite park, or simply climbing the stairs without hesitation. Movement keeps you connected to the world around you, enabling you to participate in life fully and without fear of limitations. But physical health isn't just about movement. It's about how you nourish your body and the care you take to ensure it thrives. Food is not merely fuel. It is medicine, joy, and connection. The meals you choose to eat should not feel like restrictions, but rather opportunities to nurture yourself in a way that feels meaningful and satisfying. A warm bowl of soup made from fresh vegetables, a colorful salad bursting with life, or a tender piece of fish cooked just right. Each bite is a reminder that you are investing in your strength and well-being. Nutrition is not about perfection or deprivation. It's about balance and thoughtfulness. You don't need to give up the foods you love, but you can make choices that honor your body's changing needs. Lean proteins, whole grains, fresh fruits, and vegetables provide the energy to keep going, while healthy fats and proper hydration support your mind and body. Even small changes, a glass of water in the morning, a handful of nuts instead of a sugary snack, can build a foundation of health that lasts. Caring for your physical health also creates space for connection and community. Sharing a meal with loved ones, walking with a friend, or joining a senior fitness group isn't just good for your body, it's nourishment for your soul. These shared experiences remind you that health is not a solitary pursuit. It is deeply intertwined with the relationships that bring meaning to life. Together you can celebrate small victories, encourage each other on hard days, and find joy in the collective journey toward well-being. Regular health checkups are another cornerstone of physical care, an act of courage and wisdom. These visits are not about fearing what might be wrong, but about taking charge of your well-being. Checking your blood pressure, monitoring your cholesterol, or addressing minor concerns before they grow into major problems is a gift you give to yourself. Early detection and preventive care provide peace of mind, empowering you to face whatever lies ahead with confidence and clarity. Above all, caring for your physical health is a profound act of love for yourself and for the people who care about you. It's a way of saying, I value this life I've been given, and I will do what I can to make the most of it. By staying active and nourishing your body, you ensure that you can continue to show up for the people and experiences that matter most. You're not just adding years to your life, you're adding life to your years. In these golden years, every day is an opportunity to choose vitality, to wake up with a sense of purpose and gratitude. Whether it's a walk in the crisp morning air, a meal prepared with care, or the simple act of standing tall and breathing deeply, each moment of physical care is a moment of celebration. Celebrate your body, your strength, and the incredible journey it has carried you through. The effort you invest in your health today will reward you with the freedom to embrace tomorrow with open arms. 3. Build and maintain emotional independence. Emotional independence is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself in your golden years. It is not about isolating yourself from the world or pushing others away. Rather, it is about cultivating a deep sense of self-worth, resilience, and inner peace, a life where your happiness and well-being are not entirely dependent on others. Emotional independence allows you to embrace aging with dignity, confidence, and a sense of control over your life. As we age, it's natural to lean more on loved ones for support, whether physical, emotional, or practical. While this reliance is sometimes necessary and even comforting, it's equally important to maintain a strong connection with your own sense of self. When your emotional well-being is deeply rooted in your own strength, you can navigate life's challenges without fear of losing your identity or burdening those you love. The journey toward emotional independence begins with learning to enjoy your own company. For many, the later years bring quieter days, especially if children are grown and careers have slowed. While these moments of solitude might feel lonely at first, they can become some of the richest and most fulfilling times of your life if approached with intention. Embrace this space as an opportunity to rediscover what brings you joy, peace, and fulfillment. Take time to reflect, journal, read, or engage in a hobby you've always loved but never had time to pursue. A big part of emotional independence is staying curious and open to learning. Whether it's picking up a new skill, exploring a subject you've always been interested in, or attending local community classes or events, your mind and spirit thrive when they're challenged and engaged. Learning isn't just for the young, it's for the young at heart. Each new discovery reminds you that your life is still full of possibilities and that growth doesn't stop with age. Relationships remain essential, but they take on a different dynamic when you are emotionally independent. You're no longer seeking validation or fulfillment solely from others. Instead, you approach relationships as an equal, offering your love and support without losing yourself in the process. This balance allows your connections to flourish, rooted in mutual respect rather than unspoken expectations. It also teaches others, children, grandchildren, and friends, the value of being self-reliant while still being connected. Setting boundaries is a critical aspect of emotional independence. Sometimes, in the desire to feel needed or appreciated, we overextend ourselves, saying yes to things that drain our energy or compromise our peace. It's okay to say no. In fact, it's necessary. Saying no is not a rejection of others. It's an act of self-care. It's a way of ensuring that you have the mental and emotional capacity to show up fully when it truly matters. Your time and energy are precious, and you have the right to protect them. At the same time, emotional independence doesn't mean rejecting help or connection when you need it. It's about understanding the difference between seeking support and relying on it entirely. Asking for help when it's truly needed is an act of strength, not weakness. It shows that you respect your limits and trust those around you to step in with care and love. The key is finding a balance, a life where you feel supported without feeling dependent. Gratitude also plays a powerful role in emotional independence. By focusing on the things you have rather than the things you lack, you shift your perspective from longing to contentment. Each day becomes an opportunity to appreciate the blessings in your life, whether it's the warmth of a loved one's smile, the beauty of a morning sunrise, or the quiet satisfaction of completing a task on your own. Gratitude grounds you in the present moment, reminding you that joy is not something to chase, it's something to notice. Emotional independence is also a gift to your loved ones. When they see you living with confidence, pursuing your interests, and maintaining your sense of purpose, they are inspired by your strength. It eases their worries and deepens their respect for you. It also allows them to love and support you freely, without the weight of feeling responsible for your happiness. But perhaps the most profound aspect of emotional independence is the freedom it brings. When you are no longer reliant on others to fill your emotional cup, you reclaim control over your life. You are free to choose how you spend your time, free to pursue what brings you joy, and free to navigate the world with a sense of peace and fulfillment. It's a quiet strength, a deep contentment that comes from knowing you are enough, just as you are. In these later years, emotional independence is not just a goal. It's a way of life that celebrates the wisdom, resilience, and strength you've gained over a lifetime. It allows you to cherish your relationships without losing yourself, to face life's uncertainties with grace, and to find beauty in the simplicity of the present moment. As you build and maintain this independence, you'll discover a profound sense of peace, one that allows you to embrace aging not as a loss, but as a time of growth, reflection, and quiet triumph. 4. Strengthen relationships but avoid overextending yourself. In the later years of life, relationships take on a profound significance. They become the threads that connect you to the richness of life, a source of love, support, and meaning. The shared moments with family, friends, and loved ones become the memories you cherish most deeply. Yet, as much as relationships bring joy, they can also create strain if we overextend ourselves. Trying to meet every expectation, fulfill every obligation, or carry burdens that aren't ours to bear. Strengthening relationships in old age is not about doing more. It's about doing what truly matters. It's about nurturing bonds that uplift and enrich your life while letting go of those that drain your energy or weigh you down. At this stage, your time and emotional bandwidth are precious, and it's important to protect them by focusing on quality over quantity. True connection begins with intention. When you spend time with loved ones, be fully present. Put down distractions, listen deeply, and engage with an open heart. A heartfelt conversation over a cup of coffee or a shared laugh during a simple dinner can mean far more than grand gestures. These moments of presence and genuine interaction build relationships rooted in trust, understanding, and mutual respect. However, it's equally important to recognize your limits. Overextending yourself, whether through endless obligations or taking on the emotional burdens of others, can lead to exhaustion, resentment, and even strain in your closest relationships. Saying yes to every request or prioritizing others' needs over your own can leave you feeling depleted, and over time, it may erode the joy those relationships once brought you. It's essential to learn that saying no is not an act of selfishness. It's an act of self-respect. Setting healthy boundaries is a vital part of maintaining strong relationships. Boundaries are not walls meant to push people away. They are bridges that allow love and connection to flow freely without draining your emotional energy. By clearly communicating your needs and limits, you create space for relationships to thrive in a way that feels balanced and fulfilling. For example, if a family member relies on you for advice or support but it becomes overwhelming, it's okay to let them know when you need a break or suggest alternative solutions. True love and respect come from understanding and honoring each other's boundaries. Forgiveness also plays a critical role in strengthening relationships in your golden years. Life is too short to hold on to grudges or let past conflicts fester. Carrying resentment is like holding on to a heavy stone. It weighs you down while the person you're upset with may not even notice. Letting go of old grievances doesn't mean condoning hurtful actions. It means freeing yourself from their hold over you. Forgiveness is a gift you give to yourself as much as to others, and it opens the door to healing and deeper connection. At the same time, it's important to remember that not all relationships are meant to last forever. Some connections may no longer serve you, especially if they are toxic or one-sided. Letting go of these relationships can be painful, but it creates space for healthier, more meaningful connections to flourish. Surround yourself with people who celebrate you for who you are, who bring positivity into your life, and who respect the person you've become. Strengthening relationships also means recognizing the importance of reciprocity. Relationships thrive when there is a balance of giving and receiving. As much as you give your love, time, and care, allow yourself to receive the same in return. Accepting help, support, or even just kind words from others is not a sign of weakness. It's a reminder that relationships are a shared journey. Letting others care for you when you need it strengthens the bond between you and reminds them that they are valued in your life. Cherish the relationships that matter most, whether it's your partner, your children, your grandchildren, or a close friend. Spend time reminiscing, sharing stories, and passing down wisdom. These moments of connection not only deepen your bonds, but also create a lasting legacy of love and understanding for future generations. Small gestures, like writing a letter to a grandchild or sharing family recipes, can leave a profound impact and create memories that endure long after you're gone. Relationships in old age are not about how many people surround you, but about the depth and authenticity of the connections you nurture. By focusing on the relationships that truly matter, respecting your limits, and creating space for mutual love and support, you build a circle of connection that enriches your life while preserving your peace. It's a delicate balance, but one that brings immeasurable joy when approached with intention and care. In these years, let your relationships be a source of strength, not stress. Invest in the people who uplift you, let go of what no longer serves you, and approach every interaction with a spirit of gratitude and love. The bonds you create and nurture now will not only make your present brighter, but will leave an indelible mark on the hearts of those you hold dear. 5. Embrace death as part of life and prepare for it. Death is the one certainty that unites us all, yet it remains one of the most difficult subjects to face. For many, the thought of death stirs fear, fear of the unknown, of pain, of leaving things unfinished. But in reality, fearing death only robs us of the time we have left to live fully in the present. We must accept the inevitability of death and prepare for it, not as an end, but as a part of the extraordinary journey. We've been on a journey of embracing the reality of death. This is not about giving up on life. It's about living with greater purpose and clarity. When we accept that our time is finite, it sharpens our focus on what truly matters. Suddenly, the small irritations and distractions of daily life seem less significant. Instead, we begin to prioritize what fills our hearts, our relationships, our passions, and the moments that bring us joy. Every sunrise, every hug, Every laugh becomes more precious because we understand that these moments are fleeting. Preparing for death is also an act of love, not just for ourselves, but for those we leave behind. Many people avoid discussing their final wishes out of fear of upsetting their loved ones, but this silence can lead to confusion, stress, and even conflict when the time comes. By taking steps to plan ahead, you give your family the gift of peace and guidance. You ease their burden by allowing them to focus on honoring your memory instead of making difficult decisions in a time of grief. Creating or updating a will is a powerful first step in this process. A will is more than just a legal document, it's a reflection of your values and priorities. It ensures that the assets you've worked hard to accumulate are distributed in a way that aligns with your wishes. But preparing for death goes beyond finances. Consider writing an advance directive to make your preferences for end-of-life care clear, or assigning a trusted person as your power of attorney to make decisions on your behalf if you're unable to do so. These are not easy conversations to have, but they are deeply necessary, both for your peace of mind and for the well-being of those who care for you. Beyond the logistical aspects, preparing for death is also a deeply personal journey of reflection and reconciliation. Look back on your life with gratitude and grace. What are you most proud of? What lessons have you learned? What legacy do you want to leave behind? These reflections are not about dwelling on regrets, but about celebrating the richness of your experiences and the impact you've made. Share these stories with your loved ones, passing down the wisdom you've gained. Your legacy is not just the material things you leave behind. It's the love, memories, and values that will live on in the hearts of those you've touched. This process of preparation also involves healing unresolved relationships. Is there someone you've fallen out with? Someone you wish you'd said, "I'm sorry" or "I love you" to? Take the time to reach out, to mend old wounds, and to let go of past grievances. Forgiveness, whether given or received, is one of the most liberating acts of love. It frees your heart and allows you to move forward with peace, knowing that nothing is left unsaid. For many, the fear of death stems from uncertainty about what lies beyond. This is a deeply personal question, one that each person must answer in their own way. Whether your faith provides comfort or you find peace in the beauty of the natural cycle of life, seeking an understanding that resonates with you can bring profound solace. Death does not have to be seen as a dark, foreboding unknown. It can be viewed as a transition, a passage that honors the life you've lived and the mark you've left on the world. Embracing death also teaches us to savor life. The closer we come to the end, the more we realize how precious the present moment is. Take time to do the things you love, to spend time with the people who matter most, and to express your gratitude for the life you've been given. Even the simplest pleasures, a walk in the garden, the sound of laughter, the warmth of a hand held in yours, become treasures when we live with the awareness that nothing is permanent. Ultimately, preparing for death is not about surrender. It's about reclaiming your power. It's about taking control of your narrative, ensuring that your wishes are respected, and leaving behind a legacy of thoughtfulness and care. It's about living fully until the very last moment, with grace, dignity, and love. Death is not the enemy. It is part of the natural rhythm of life. By facing it head-on, you free yourself from the weight of fear and create space for peace and acceptance. You honor the incredible journey you've been on and ensure that your final chapter is one of intention and meaning. Let this acceptance of death inspire you to live with even more purpose. Let it remind you to cherish every breath, every connection, and every opportunity to love. Because in the end, life is not measured by how long we live, but by how deeply we embrace each moment. Embrace the golden years with grace and gratitude. Old age can be a time of incredible growth, reflection, and joy. but only if you approach it with wisdom and intentionality. By safeguarding your finances, caring for your health, cultivating independence, nurturing meaningful relationships, and preparing for life's final transition, you can create a life of purpose and fulfillment. These years are not about fading into the background, but about shining brightly in your own way. Every choice you make now is a tribute to the life you've built and the love you've shared. Embrace this chapter with grace and courage. You've earned it. What will you do today to make your golden years even more meaningful? These lessons are meant to inspire you to live fully and authentically. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share one thing you've learned and plan to apply in your own life. Let's support each other on this journey toward embracing these truths. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment with 1. If not, feel free to comment with 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and here's to living life on your own terms.